right, off the side yard of the retreat last fall, that ash stump you see over there, it was unfortunately dead and leaning over the shed and back toward camp. I had the crew come down here and take 3 trees down. That's one of them. This old maple that used to lean against the side of camp is no longer against the side of camp, obviously. And it's hard to see from the stump, but you can see it was dying. It was dead around the edges. It was really bad in the center. Here's a chunk of the center where there's another chunk where the outside half of the tree was dead and it leaned right up over camp. It was gonna take out camp. And now it's down. In the process of doing that, I had the boys mulch out all the top or chip out all the top branches and only leave me with the chunks to be used for campfires. And used all those chips to level out this side yard and build it up a little bit. And over time some grass will grow through, but this leveled out when you're walking to the shed or to the outhouse. It's now much more level. You can see the root that was over there, but there was another one. This is all level now. The rocks are laid back out. It's easy to approach, less of a trip hazard. And yeah, it looks a shit ton better too. So as this year and the years go by, anybody who's up here and looking for some therapy, I left a nice Go Devil over in the shed over there at Camp Cortland. And this wood can all be split up and it can be brought across over the campfire, and we can start making a nice stack or stacks of campwood fire right where you see the small amount of wood that is still there. And while we're on all the trees that came down, there was also a really big ash back here behind Camp Cortland. You can kind of see the stump right there in the photo. And there's what's left of that giant ash, which was probably a good 2 foot across, but maybe even 2.5. It was a big tree. And it left a lot of firewood too. So again, anybody who wants to get some aggression out and be helpful at camp, even these smaller chunks don't need to be split, but perhaps just brought over. Get the campfire wood over there and let's enjoy it. Wasn't cheap to have these trees brought down, but here's an example of what happens. That's only a branch off of this ash tree that I'm talking about that fell down and took out this roof. And oh, by the way, this whole, that big 2.5 foot wide ash tree leaned right over Camp Cortland. So it's gone. It's no longer giving me a concern, and more likely an enjoyment as we have some campfires throughout the years. All right, that's the firewood report from South Lake. See y'all soon.